No, I'm Mike and I sing for Scars of Mine.
And how long have you guys been together?
Almost 4 years now. We've been about 4 years, and like we've been like just put out an album, and we've been constantly touring for about a year now.
And you guys just signed a Victory?
Yeah, we signed in May, and then we just put out the album like a month ago. We were touring a lot beforehand, just so we could promote the band before we actually put out the album.
What's it like to be on a major or not, a bigger label?
It's a bigger label. It's not a major, but like the promotion that they do for us is awesome, man. Like there's like cities like this, like there's kids that had no clue who we were before. Like on the West Coast, it's a different story, but out here on the East Coast, like they've done a lot of help for us. We'll show up and kids know who we are now, and the album's like doing pretty good over here too. So being on the label is definitely awesome. It's definitely helping. Band-wise, like we're really influenced by like Killswitch Engage, Lamb of God, bands like that. But like lyrically, like I'm really into like Trial and like Strife and like local bands like that have grown up from our area, like Suffocation Swing. Like there's like a ton of bands like that have like always influenced us, but like nothing's like a bigger inspiration than just like the kids that come out to the shows and go off and have fun. They're there for like the love of the music, the love of the scene, and just like the love for hardcore and every other type of thing they're into, you know? That's like the main inspiration.
What's the scene like out in California right now?
The scene's huge. It's constantly changing, but it's huge. Like, I don't know, it's got the same things everywhere else. It's constantly changing. There's the tough guy kids, the other kids that think they're better than everybody, and there's the kids that fucking love the music, kids that love just to come and support and be part of it, you know? But like California rules, man. Like,
What CDs are in your CD player right now?
new Killswitch Engage that I'm not supposed to have yet.
What else?
That's all I listen to, man. Dude, Howard's voice is amazing, man. I listen to that new album and I go to sleep, and then I wake up, I play a show, and then I go to bed again. That's my day, man.
What's the best show you've ever played? Or you
Best show, probably at home at this place called the Glass House. It holds close to 1,000 people, and it was completely full. And it was the most insane thing. Like, I had goosebumps when we were playing because kids were just going nuts, and it was fun as hell. And that's probably by far the funnest show. Like, we can't wait to play there again. But like, probably the funnest tour we've had so far is with this band from Canada called Comeback Kid. We just finished up like a 3-week tour with them, and every show was packed, and like there's lots of kids, and like just being with that band has such an awesome crowd that comes to the shows, and like every show is positive. Like there was no fights, and like we just had a good time.
How'd you get into hardcore?
I got into hardcore. At first, I was listening to like bands like Pantera and riding BMX with long hair. I was one of those shitty dudes. I mean, I was one of those dudes.
Profanity is fine.
I was like that, like maybe like 9 years ago, and I just ride BMX all the time. But like I was always into heavy music, and then I started listening to this band from our area called Strife, and I went from that to just going to every local show. Like if it was a hardcore show at all, I would just go to support and to like listen to the new bands, because like there's so many awesome bands that were coming through, and then just like kept on growing more and more. I got to see like bands like Despair, like Hatebreed when they're still touring, like off of Under the Knife, and like just like I just kept on going. And I mean, still when I'm home, I go to every single show, like the smallest local bands and everything. It's just like I love the music. I love like the attitude at the shows. I love like the commitment that people bring to it. And I mean, it's cool being in a hardcore show every day. Like that's one awesome thing about being on tour.
Last one is, where do you see the music going in like 5 years? Hardcore, metalcore, metal?
I have no clue, man. But like right now, see that's what he was doing, man. Metalcore and hardcore in general right now is getting huge. Like I have no clue where it's gonna go. Like dude, with Jamie Hatebreed on MTV Headbangers Ball, like his band's huge now, and like there's other bands like Killswitch that are selling hundreds of thousands of albums. I mean, it's only gonna get bigger because kids go and open up their albums, see all the bands that they think in the album, they're gonna start checking them out, and that's how I listened to a lot of like hardcore bands when I was coming up. You know, I'd see what bands they think, I go check out their CDs at the store, and that's what's gonna happen. I think. I mean, it's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger. I don't know where it's gonna end. I don't know what's gonna spawn off of it. You never know, man. So we're doing our thing, going day by day, and just whatever's handed to us is handed to us, and like whatever comes. But I definitely see it getting a lot bigger.